Welcome back to the gorgeous world. Today, we're diving into the most exciting upcoming Turkish series of 2025 you won't want to miss. From star-studded casts to gripping storylines, let's see what Turkish TV has in store. Number 1. Karanic Oda. In this gripping new series, Burcu Özberk stars as Ser, a sharp and determined police officer. Oraz Keglerolu plays Atlas, a talented but troubled photographer. Their paths cross in the most unexpected way. One morning, Atlas wakes up to find a mysterious negative photo roll beside his bed. He has no idea where it came from or who left it there. Curiosity leads him to develop the photos, revealing chilling and cryptic images. Haunted by what he sees, Atlas seeks answers, but the mystery only deepens. The photos seem to hint at crimes that haven't yet occurred. That's when he meets Ser, who is already investigating a related case. Though skeptical at first, Ser realizes the photos might hold the key to stopping a dangerous criminal. The two join forces, unraveling a web of secrets, lies, and hidden connections. As they dig deeper, the line between reality and illusion begins to blur. Atlas is forced to confront dark truths from his past, and Ser must decide how far she's willing to go for justice. Together, they must solve the puzzle before time runs out. Number 2. Vishdanch. In Vishdanch, produced by Ark Yapım, Ekin co-stars as Deniz, a bold and driven financial expert. Focused on success, he's rapidly climbing the corporate ladder. By his side is Victon, played by Ayça Turan, a kind, strong woman he lovingly calls Visi. Deniz is deeply in love, and their relationship seems unbreakable. They dream of a future built on love, trust, and ambition. But fate has other plans. One day, a tragic accident shatters their world. The event leaves both of them scarred in different ways. Secrets begin to surface, and emotions spiral out of control. Deniz struggles to hold on to both his career and the woman he loves. Victon, on the other hand, faces a deep moral dilemma. Their bond is tested like never before. Love, guilt, and ambition clash as they fight to make sense of what happened. Nothing will ever be the same again, and the line between love and conscience begins to blur. Number 3. Voliat. The series follows the powerful Karsel family, led by Zulfikar Ergin Kishilic, who controls the Esenler bus terminal. As Zulfikar's health declines, his grip on power weakens, and attention shifts to his son Zafer Bora Akash, rumored to be returning from abroad. Meanwhile, Timur Akinozu, a struggling mobile mechanic burdened by his late father's debts, finds himself unexpectedly drawn into the family's complicated world. As fate unfolds, Timur discovers he is actually Zafer Karsli, the true heir to Zulfikar. This shocking revelation turns his life upside down. The lives of Zulfikar's other children, Kudret, Derya, Cennet, and Reyhan Zafer's wife, played by Sarah Arderk, are also thrown into turmoil. Secrets unravel, alliances shift, and the family's future is forever altered. With power, betrayal, and identity at the core, the Karsli legacy faces its greatest test. Number 4. Kuma. Jalen, disillusioned by her oppressive home life, flees in search of freedom and a fresh start. Along her journey, she encounters Karen, a charismatic and affluent young businessman whose warmth and ambition immediately captivate her. Their connection deepens rapidly, and a hopeful romance blossoms between them, inspiring dreams of a shared future and the promise of marriage. However, their newfound love is shattered when Jalen becomes the target of a false murder accusation. As scandal engulfs their lives, Karen makes a heart-wrenching decision. He marries his brother's widow, thereby abandoning the love they once shared. In a cruel twist of fate, Jalen is forced into the role of a Kuma, a secondary wife tasked with bearing his children, leaving her to grapple with betrayal, heartbreak, and the daunting challenge of reclaiming her lost autonomy. Number 5. Çift Kishilic Oda. The first teaser for Çift Kishilic Oda, the Turkish adaptation of the hit Korean series King the Land, has just been released, promising a tale full of love, dreams, and emotional twists. Starring Yulish Tuna Astip and Devrim Özkan, the series is produced by MF Yapım, written by Aish Uner Kutlusen Chalka Pimi, and directed by Yusuf Perhasan. The story follows Nilüfer Devrim Özkan, a bright and hardworking woman who has long dreamed of working at the prestigious Lutetia Hotel, a place once built by her late parents. Years after their passing, she finally gets a chance to follow her dreams. But things take an unexpected turn when Khan Olshtuna Steep, one of the hotel's heirs, returns after a long absence. Haunted by past wounds and determined to reclaim his inheritance, Khan is set on challenging his controlling stepsister Sevolgaz Seda Altuner, who currently runs the hotel. When Nilüfer and Khan's paths cross, sparks fly, but not the romantic kind at first. Their journey is one of clashing wills, hidden truths, and growing affection amid rivalry. The cast also features a stellar ensemble including Gaz Seda Altuner, Siren Shirins, Serkan Tinmaz, and many more. With its romantic comedy tone and dramatic heart, Çift Kishilic Oda promises a magical ride for viewers. Set to air soon on Now, the series is already creating buzz with its fresh chemistry and emotional depth. Number 6. Sistali Jalen tells the powerful story of a woman fighting to reclaim her life in a world ruled by men. Jalen, full of dreams and youth, is trapped in a loveless marriage to Nekmi, an unemployed and abusive man she was forced to marry. For the sake of her young son, Yusuf, she endures the pain in silence. But Jalen has a secret. She's secretly studying at a health vocational school, planning to escape after graduation. Her only ally is Nejmi's aging father, Vesi, who quietly supports her dreams. One day, Furhat enters her life, drawn to her strength and beauty. Just as hope begins to flicker, disaster strikes. Little Yusuf is taken by an organ trafficking mafia due to Nekmi's dark dealings. Jalen's world shatters, but instead of breaking, she transforms. She is no longer just a mother. She becomes a fierce warrior fueled by love and revenge. With Furhat by her side, she dives into the shadows, determined to rescue her son. Every step challenges her courage. Every choice pushes her limits. Jalen's journey becomes not just about survival, but reclaiming her identity and power. In the face of danger, betrayal, and blood, she rises, unstoppable and unforgettable. Number 7. Piazza. When Salih Akin, a powerful media tycoon, is found dead in the bed of Osinchevik, a gossip reporter on his channel, a scandal erupts, leaving his wife Karaman and their children shattered. Years later, Karaman sinks into mental instability while Osin struggles to rebuild her life, and Salih's son Kenan rises as a narcissistic actor, reveling in fame until he encounters Munever, a modest, headscarf-wearing girl from a coastal town. Raised as the caretaker for her cancer-stricken mother and siblings, Munever reluctantly agrees to an arranged marriage with the wealthy Adar to alleviate her family's burdens, only to suffer further tragedy when her mother dies during henna night and Adar's attempted assault forces her to flee to Istanbul with Osin's help. On a film set, a mistaken identity leads Kenan to believe Munever is his lover, sparking a photographed kiss and public uproar that they spin off as a scripted scene, inadvertently launching her acting career. As Kenan battles slander and Munever grapples with her disintegrating marriage, an unexpected bond forms between them, further complicated when Kenan obsessively hires Munever's brother Server, whose own romance with Kenan's sister Asu adds to the turmoil. Amidst the chaos, Karaman's paranoia fixates on Munever. Adar fights to reclaim her, and shocking revelations emerge, revealing that Salih's death was not an affair but the result of a violent assault on Osin. As Server spirals into addiction and misunderstandings drive them apart, Munever loses her faith, her family, and even Kenan, only to shed her headscarf and emerge tough and fearless, ready to conquer the industry anew. Meanwhile, through Osin's pen, the search for truth uncovers ever-deepening secrets, with Shefik Arzan caught between atoning for his past and committing the sins of the present. At the same time, Ozj and Ghani Jalen find themselves entangled in a turbulent love story, torn between family ties and personal ambition, forcing all to confront truths that will forever change their destinies. Number 8. Uzak Shahir. Alia Al-Bora arrives in Mardin with the body of her late husband and their 5-year-old son, fulfilling his last wish to be buried in his homeland. However, her arrival marks the beginning of a journey with no way out. The Al-Bora tribe, led by the powerful Jahan Al-Bora, is not willing to let her leave. While Jahan is aware of her struggles, he refuses to let her take her son and return to Canada. As Alia confronts the harsh realities of the region, she uncovers dark secrets about her husband's past and the dangerous world of the Bura family. The tension between her and the tribe grows, and she finds herself caught in a relentless battle with her late husband's family, fighting not only for her freedom but also for the safety of her son. Set against the stunning backdrop of Midat, Mardin, Uzak Shahir is a gripping tale of loss, betrayal, and survival. Adapted from the popular Lebanese series Al Haba, the show promises an emotional and thrilling ride. Starring Ozan Akbaba and Sinem Unsal, and directed by Amit Katixes, Uzak Shahir immerses viewers in a world filled with family secrets, danger, and intense drama. The series is written by Gulizar Irmak and is set to captivate audiences with its powerful storyline and striking visual. Number 9. Sahipsler. In the Turkish drama Sahipsler, Burak Berke Akil plays Devran Alaz, a character from a powerful family, torn between his past and future. The story follows 6 orphan siblings, Aziz, Cemo, Zaliha, Fidan, Samet, and Bam, who struggle to stay together after losing their parents. Their parents, Bala and Arfat, had a forbidden love that began in Mardin, where Yavuz, the obsessive son of a wealthy family, kidnapped Bala. Bala eventually escaped with Arfat, and they built a secluded life in the forest, raising their children in peace. Yavuz later found them and attacked, forcing the siblings to flee to Istanbul. Seeking refuge with Uncle Aslan, their father's trusted friend, they face new dangers in the city. The older siblings must grow up fast, protecting their younger ones while struggling to survive. Burak Berke Akil's character, Devran Alaz, plays a crucial role in the unfolding drama. Born in 1997 in Istanbul, Akil studied geological engineering before pursuing acting. He trained at Academy 35.5 Art House and gained fame with roles in Maria Al-Mustafa, Distan, Safar, and Ru. His portrayal of Devran in Sahipsler adds emotional depth to the family-centered story. The drama explores themes of love, revenge, survival, and resilience. It showcases the struggles of orphans against the harsh realities of life. With its gripping plot and strong performances, Sahipsler keeps viewers emotionally invested. The show airs every Wednesday at 12 on Star TV, complex web of secrets, past regrets, and unforeseen confrontations. Number 11. Elsa. The series centers around the grand mansion owned by Ms. Sadat, a woman deeply rooted in tradition and secrets. Within its walls, generations of memories, heartbreaks, and untold truths linger. As family members return to the mansion, long-buried tensions and unresolved traumas resurface. Each character carries emotional wounds from the past, creating a web of conflict, love, and reconciliation. The mansion becomes a symbol of both shelter and confrontation, where stories of sacrifice, betrayal, and forgiveness unfold. Through heartfelt moments and intense drama, the series explores the complexities of family bonds. Ms. Sadat's presence serves as a guiding force, connecting past and present. The show promises to deliver touching human stories, interwoven with the pain and healing that come with facing one's history. In this house of memories, every room holds a secret, and every reunion brings a chance for redemption. Number 12. Fakka Bergun, Another Day. Neher, a lawyer, pauses her career to focus on raising her children. Her seemingly perfect life with her husband, Serdar, is turned upside down when he vanishes without a trace. This shocking disappearance disrupts their once harmonious marriage, leaving Neher in turmoil. As she navigates the challenges of raising her kids alone and uncovering the truth behind Serdar's sudden departure, her world is forever changed. Fakka Bergun, the Turkish remake of the British series Keeping Faith, follows Neher's journey through heartbreak, resilience, and the search for answers. With an ensemble cast including Ezgi Mola, Salih Bademci, and Shukran Avali, the drama promises a gripping exploration of love, loss, and mystery. Number 13. Bura Manler, Istanbul. Set against the gritty backdrop of 1990s Istanbul, Bura Manler, Istanbul follows Ali, a principled literature student raised by his resilient mother after the loss of his father to violence. At university, he meets Seher, an idealistic journalism student whose passion for truth mirrors his own. Their first encounter during a heated debate sparks a deep connection fueled by shared ideals of justice. As their friendship blossoms into a profound love, they soon find themselves drawn into the dangerous underbelly of a city ruled by corruption. The duo becomes entangled in a fierce power struggle against rival mafia bosses, Kenan and Kulhan, whose influence darkens every corner of Istanbul. Despite the looming threat of violence, Ali remains unwavering in his mission to expose the pervasive injustice that plagues his home. Seher, whose own family harbors secret ties to the criminal world, discovers her inner strength as she fights for integrity and truth. United by their love and shared conviction, they transform their relationship into a potent symbol of rebellion against oppression. Together, they navigate treacherous alliances and betrayals, each step further testing their resolve and courage. Their journey takes them from the safe confines of academic life to the perilous, shadowy streets where danger lurks at every turn. In the midst of chaos, their defiant stand against the corrupt system ignites hope among the oppressed. Every challenge they overcome blurs the lines between right and wrong, compelling them to redefine justice on their own terms. As their struggle intensifies, their love becomes both a refuge and a rallying cry for societal change. In a city where power silences dissent, Ali and Seher dare to dream of a better future and inspire others to rise. Ultimately, Bursa Manler Istanbul unfolds as an epic saga of passion, courage, and the relentless pursuit of justice that transforms not only their lives. Number 14. Ashraf Ruya follows the gripping journey of Ashraf, a once naive, white sneaker-wearing mechanic apprentice, who falls deeply in love with a girl named Ruya in his youth. Years pass and Ashraf transforms into a wealthy, influential man, but fate has other plans. When he crosses paths with Ruya again, she's no longer his lover, but his sworn enemy. Their reunion isn't a simple love story. It's wrapped in betrayal, power struggles, and unresolved emotions. The past and present collide as their relationship unravels into a powerful blend of love, revenge, and destiny. Ruya isn't just a memory. She becomes the force that challenges Esref's very existence. As the story unfolds, viewers are drawn into the deep emotional layers of the characters, shaped by their past and hardened by their choices. The emotional roller coaster is fueled by mystery, romance, and high-stakes drama. Penned by renowned writer Ethem Ozishik and produced by Tims and B, this high-quality Turkish series delivers powerful performances and eye-opening twists. Airing on Kanal D, Ashraf Ruya promises to leave viewers breathless with its heart-wrenching arcs and unforgettable character dynamics. Number 15. Kral Kaybeders, If the King Loses. In a kingdom once ruled with absolute power, the king held the realm in his iron grip, blinded by arrogance to the growing whispers of discontent. Behind closed doors and in quiet alleys, murmurs of rebellion stirred as dissatisfied subjects, burdened by injustice, united in secret against tyranny. A coalition of brave souls emerged, determined to challenge the outdated order, while the king dismissed these omens as trivial disturbances. As unrest swelled, the palace transformed into a battleground of shifting loyalties, soldiers who once obeyed without question hesitated, stirred by newfound hope. The uprising gained unstoppable momentum, shaking the foundations of the royal court until, in a decisive moment, the once mighty king found himself isolated and powerless. His defeat was proclaimed with the rallying cry, "If the king loses, freedom prevails." With the collapse of the monarchy, an era built on fear and oppression ended, and from the ashes of tyranny, a promise of justice and renewal emerged. United in purpose, the kingdom set about rebuilding under the banner of compassion and equality, heralding the dawn of a brighter, liberated future. That's all for today from the gorgeous world. Which upcoming Turkish series are you most excited about? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing updates from Turkish Drama Land.